Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Headlocks and Hangovers, the chillest podcast on the planet. I am the underwaiter.
I am the custodian.
Hi, custodian. Hi, fresh voice.
What's up, Fresh? How you doing?
And I can't keep a straight face.
Oh, shit! What the fuck? Fresh, what happened to your voice and your ginger beard?
I am Derek.
Hi, Derek. What
up,
do you
Derek?
do for a living?
Who are you?
Things I can't talk about on camera, but I also do wrestling shows.
Fresh voice in the comments said, "Wait, what?"
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
Is he already there?
Surprise, bitch!
Surprise. We got Derek, promoter of Unsanctioned Pro, on today's show. It's a thing now.
Welcome, boy. Yeah, he just hit me up and said, "Do you need a stunt fat guy?"
Here I am. I did it, Mom. Yeah.
You
It was
made the
legit
big time.
last minute, maybe like midnight last night or
Yeah. Real random. It's like, oh, we don't have Kyle tomorrow. Do you want a replacement fat guy?
And boy, what a replacement fat guy you are. Boys.
What's on the docket?
There's a lot of docket today. But I wanted to talk because you're not a huge viewer of the weekly wrestling shows.
No, not
So-
lately. It's been a while.
I thought I would start us off with a topic that you can touch upon, and that is WWE's recent announcements for their video games.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So if you already don't know, WWE 2K21 is canceled.
Good.
I actually think I have a theory that it was never in production, and they had this other game planned beforehand, and yeah, that's why they nixed it so easily.
Yeah.
And why they also have game footage already for this new game,
Right.
called WWE 2K Battlegrounds.
Trash.
I think it looks trash as well.
Oh, it's not. We're not playing Trash or Pass.
Oh,
My
I
bad.
think trash or pass.
You can
Shit.
trash or pass though. I'm okay.
I've
Listen,
smashed a lot of trash.
so yeah, you do. The easiest comparison to make to this is WWE All Stars.
Right. Which wasn't bad. If you like that kind of game.
It was arcadey and fun to play, but like I didn't play it for long periods of time. I probably owned it for 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. It's definitely doesn't have the longevity that a normal 2K game.
Engine for like a weekend. So
Yeah.
I can only imagine that this is going to be like a $50 game that you'll be done with in 2 hours.
Yeah, and even still, even if it like, let's say the gameplay is as fun as All Stars,
Which it won't be.
the graphics look like hot booty. Like, did you see?
I've seen a
Charlotte?
lot of
It's
hot
like
booty.
the-
It does not look like that.
It's like the fucking Wii Amiibos wrestling, but they're smoothed out. And also, this is going to be really fucked up, especially coming from a fat guy. But when I saw the models, I immediately was like, why did they make Charlotte fat?
They made Charlotte
made
fat.
Charlotte so
Everybody's
fat.
just like the same body shape, which is whatever, but it just looked weird. I was like, who the fuck is that?
Did you
Oh,
s-
that's Charlotte.
Do you remember Marvel versus Capcom Infinite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how they made Chun-Li look?
Yeah.
That's immediately what I thought of.
Okay.
Right. Or how they made when they made Mega Man all fat and shit too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought of.
I would just request it in the comments to do a 10-second chug. So keep talking.
Okay. No, I really, because AEW is talking about going to an arcadey style. So,
Mhm.
but there's talking about more of like the No Mercy kind of WCW versus NWO style game. I'm
Right.
excited for that. But this doesn't look like it has enough going for it.
No, I'm
No.
going to play it,
Yeah, I'll probably play it.
and I'll probably clip some videos for the Headlocks and Hangovers YouTube. Subscribe.
I
But
mean,
it's gonna suck.
it's developed by the people that did the NBA playgrounds. And if you've played those,
I've not.
don't waste your money.
Okay.
Personal opinion. You might enjoy it. I like NBA Jam. It's not NBA Jam.
Okay.
I'll beat the brakes off anybody in NBA Jam. Last NBA game I played was NBA Streets on the GameCube. I stole from Nick Queen,
NBA Street V3, baby.
and I'm
Allegedly.
not good at that. No, I didn't know. It's straight up known fact. In Delaware,
Allegedly.
I stole it.
Allegedly.
I'll get it back.
I'm teaching you. Allegedly.
Fuck him.
Do you think? Do you think this could be a project that they start doing beside normal WWE 2K? You've got
Yeah,
like the kids
I
version.
can see that. I would like them to bring back the SmackDown versus Raw since they're all doing separate branding now.
Yeah,
Those
SmackDown
games
versus
were
Raw
fun.
versus
And-
NXT.
And or featuring NXT like they did the featuring ECW because
Yeah.
SmackDown versus Raw 2000.
Well, I mean, 2K is that. They just renamed it when 2K bought it.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
but the other thing is like, once they get the game made, what else are they gonna do? So they could easily release it every 2 years with a different roster and just keep taking people's money.
They should release it every 2 years anyway, because the yearly thing hasn't been working.
No.
WWE 2K20 came out, and we're all still playing 2K19.
Yeah.
Fact.
Tell them about your 24/7 title.
So if you don't know, Mr. Derek does a weekly jerkbag universe stream.
Alt Bray.
Yeah,
Alt
shout
Bra.
out Wrestling for Jerkbags Facebook group.
Yeah, it's mixer.com/altbra, BREH.
Yes,
But
bro.
did you really? All right.
Boilermakers, baby.
Okay. So he inspired me to make my own universe, and my shows are Lucha Underground, Impact, and I have a show every Friday that is a combination of both rosters.
Okay.
That is WCW Thunder.
God damn it.
And on Mondays, on Lucha Underground, my 24/7 title division is entirely made of black people. Not even just black wrestlers like Busta Rhymes, Wiz Khalifa,
Okay,
Lil
gotcha.
Wayne. I do have
The baby on the PlayStation sucks.
The baby. I didn't get to
Dude,
baby because he sucks.
I don't know who the fuck is making those was like Def Jam World War whatever.
Yeah.
If you have Xbox One on 2K19, you can get like photorealistic versions of a bunch of rappers. It's fucking awesome.
You're really fucking good.
Yeah.
Rappist, if you will.
Rappers.
We got some comments.
What's the comment
Besides
say?
Kyle, John says hi.
Hi, Jonna.
Hi,
What's
John.
up?
Brian Collar misses all of us. He has a Hatchet
Hey,
Man tattoo.
Brian, what's up?
Billy Jean.
Brian. What's up, guy?
Brian gave me this.
Brian who? Oh, caller?
Yeah.
Collar or Kohler? I don't know.
Kohler. I don't know. Juggler
I
Brian.
assumed it was Kohler.
We did this on podcast. I could have just asked him.
Brian,
What's up, buddy?
fuck you.
Is it collar like dog collar or Kohler like what I can't phonetically do?
Colon with a
Or Kohler.
Dammers.
With a hard R.
Billy Jean refusing to talk about video games because he won't. Did you say hard R?
We use the soft A around here. Thank you.
We do.
I do.
I do not. What is everyone drinking?
All right, check this out. Podcast brought to you by Old Smoky Moonshine, both apple pie and death,
Blue Flame with Swedish Fish.
which is like double the alcohol content of the apple pie.
There's some plastic bottle mango vodka.
Listen, I know there's people that are going to watch this that were in the chat when we did the
Drinking
wrestling
game.
stream. We did a wrestling video game drinking game. It was a horrible idea. I talked way too much, but
It was cute.
This sucks really bad. So here you go, Dom. Passing that on. I don't want that anymore. Get that out of my fucking life.
Smells good, but if anything I know from a plastic bottle, whether it be alcohol or women, it won't taste good.
Yep.
Yep. So enjoy
What's
that.
up, Mandy Rose?
Kamchat told me that.
Putting the hangovers
That's
in today,
okay.
baby. You're gonna thank me tomorrow.
And Google activated when you said that.
And I'm drinking more of that apple pie moonshine. And as always, I have a giant fucking glass of water.
It's funny you said that, though, because any episode we do without Fresh Voice because of his work schedule or where he's at right now, which I'll get into later, we call it the Hangovers episode because we are the drinkers.
We are the drinkers.
Okay.
So boys, let's get into the weekly catch up.
Yeah.
Who wants to talk about their stuff? Dom, why don't you go first?
Okay, I will say this. My back hurts because I've been helping people move all weekend.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And when I tell you my back hurts and that I want to sit home and vibe and listen to music, that means I'm drinking and listening to Spotify. Leave me the fuck alone. That doesn't mean, hey, can you come next door and help me move a fucking couch? Leave me the fuck alone. Thank God my neighbors don't watch my show because I talk so much shit about all of them. Holy fuck, leave me alone. But I've been doing good. I go back to work on Tuesday, which is going to suck because where I work ain't going to be no children. You know, I love the kids.
You
I'm a
working
big boy.
every day, or you just working certain days?
They say it's a limited schedule, but like my contract's up at the end of the month because I don't work in the summer, so like it's gonna be super limited.
Yeah.
But I'm still getting paid. Holla at your boy. What up? And playing Animal Crossing and listening to a bunch of trap music lately.
Yeah.
And drinking. I drink in the shower every day.
Yeah.
Except that one day I didn't drink.
Mr. Derek, how's things?
I don't know if I can top that. Not putting on wrestling shows because health risks.
Wait, what's going on?
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
So you don't want to use the word, man. You might get taken off of YouTube.
Yeah.
You say the
oh yeah.
insert Cardi B sound clip here.
It's true. The Game Grumps.
You know the one. I don't even have to say it.
This is my third time mentioning Game Grumps today, but they call it the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, and they're out there selling tickets to everybody who was gathering together in public.
Yikes.
Well, I would go see Backstreet Boys.
Yeah, so
You'll die.
just video games, dude. Just video games.
Yeah.
That's it.
You gonna get Overwatch?
A lot of video games. I'm not going to get Overwatch.
Damn it.
However, if anybody wants to shoot racist 12-year-olds in GTA, get it your boy. I got it on both consoles.
I don't want to raise my hand on that. Shoot 12-year-olds. Where I work.
You work at a
Good
school.
job. Yeah. Good call there. We're not actually going to shoot 12-year-olds. Let's clarify.
So not to go into a whole lot of detail, but
About shooting 12-year-olds?
No, not about shooting 12-year-olds. But
Allegedly.
even though this is like kind of the first off season you've had for
Yeah.
wrestling promoting, are you still kind of talking to wrestlers about future projects and things like that?
Ah, fuck it, whatever. I think there's definitely a date for later in the year set and shit. You just got to get close and see how the world's looking and if I'll feel comfortable putting 200 people in a room together.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I'll put it out there this fall. We're trying to bring the thing back. So we'll see what happens.
Well, you know, if it happens, Headlocks and Hangovers will take up the whole front fucking row.
You still got tickets already, bro. What?
I love when you flex and nothing shows.
I know.
Oh.
You know, how was your week?
It was good, man. I've spent a lot of time downloading a lot of wrestlers and building the brands and all that shit. That's been the highlight of my week, honestly.
I'm doing the same thing, but on Fire Pro. I just got a broken PS4 on the down low.
Oh yeah.
Allegedly. I'm teaching you something. Allegedly.
Oh no, it's like legal. It's just broken. That's why it was.
Oh,
100.
broken.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you
Like the
broken
disk
a
drive's
fire
broken.
stick.
It wasn't like stolen from someone's house.
Yeah.
It's legal. But Fire Pro Wrestling's fun. That's about it.
I want to actually talk about that in a second. Yeah,
Yes, Royce told you to get Overwatch, by the way.
pretty much.
I will never in my fucking life play Overwatch. for the
Pretty
record.
good at it.
Or Fortnite.
Oh, don't play Fortnite.
Nah, I'm good.
Oh my
Or
God.
World of Warcraft.
Smell this.
Afraid.
Yeah, it smells.
COVID. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that smells rough.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you got that here. Ooh.
Can we do a Fire Pro drinking game one day?
We can do drinking games for literally anything. That's how bored I am.
Yeah.
Let's do a drinking game on a drinking game. All right, guys. Anytime you do a shot, also do a shot.
Get fucked up in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight.
It took me like 30 last weekend.
I couldn't sleep last night, so I messaged young custodian at like 2:30 in the morning, and I decided I wanted to do a segment from this point forward called As Seen on Wrestling Twitter.
Okay.
There's
Oh boy, there's a lot of.
I
a
had
lot of
material.
good stuff on there.
My
Man.
response to it, we can't talk about, but it has to do with a wrestler's name who rhymes with AJ Gray.
Boy, I wonder who rhymes with that.
I know nothing.
You saw it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Exactly.
I don't go on Twitter.
Okay.
Shit, bro. 1 second. Talk.
But I was just gonna say, as seen on wrestling Twitter this week, Ethan Page did a whole Fire Pro stream, I think, with wrestlers from the East Coast.
You should follow Ethan Page on Twitter. He's funny as shit.
I do.
I mean, Facebook, YouTube, that one.
That YouTube. Oh, I don't. Yeah.
One of the social medias. He's on it.
One of the social. He's on all of them. Yeah. I think something about
He doesn't use Facebook.
he had
much.
Alley Cat and he had Jordan Grace and he had him and I want to say Joey Ryan, like just a bunch of people. I think he did it on his Twitch, so that was a thing. Oh, and people are loving Gangrel this week.
Yes, Gangrel.
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 Tyler Breeze on Twitch is named Breezes Walks.
He renamed his Twitter to Breezes Walks.
His Twitch.
Oh, his Twitch.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, It's fucking.
I was gonna say I want to
hilarious.
see Breezes Walks on fucking TV when he's coming out for an entrance. That'd be pretty
Honestly,
dope.
just do a fucking CFO version of Jesus Walks by Kanye, but it's Tyler Breeze.
It's
That'd
just
be
got the
hard.
clips of him in the background and the fucking Tyler.
But they need to have Fandango rapping. Holy
Wow.
Holy shit! We just booked that.
Poorly
Vince.
rapping on
Vince,
purpose.
you
though.
know our number.
You don't watch WWE weekly shows, right?
Right,
You know-
check. No, fuck no.
You know Miz and Morrison are rappers now, right? I'm sending you a link. after
MC,
this.
MIZ, and Johnny Drip Drip.
Johnny Drip Drip. What's the next on the
Fucking
docket?
wait, hang on. Johnny Drip Drip. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
You know that's what they say.
Hang
when
on,
you have
wait,
chlamydia.
hang on, no. Seriously, that's a fucking thing.
MC, MIZ, and
Johnny
Johnny
Drip
Drip Drip.
Comedian Chris DiStefano has been known to fuck whores and get chlamydia, and so they would call him Chrissy Drip Drip on Twitter.
I still don't believe you guys.
No, it's
I
real.
got a link to send you after this where they rapped at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's
They dropped a music video, and honestly, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang, Gucci Gang is a better written song.
yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Which
it
is
is.
also what me and the Fresh Voice say whenever
Somebody
we do
screen
good,
cap
everybody
this. It's a new meme.
Instead of Sad Jordan, it's Sad Derek. What's
Sad
next
Derek.
on the docket? I'm derailing.
Well,
this
I was
shit.
going to segue into as seen on the wrestling
yeah.
Twitter.
Yes.
Last week, people were loving the shit out of Jinder Mahal.
Were they?
And guess who the fuck showed up on Raw this week?
Gender fucking Mahal.
Were they
fucking
ironically
Mahal.
loving him or loving him, loving
no,
him?
seriously, they were like, was this not like a huge pop when Jinder got his WWE title? And boy,
It wasn't.
Wow.
It wasn't though. We watched it live and we're sad.
there are few people that I hate watching them wrestle more than Jinder Mahal.
Brock Lesnar, Okada. who
Wait,
else
you don't like
hate?
watching Brock wrestle?
Brock is his favorite wrestler.
Oh, okay.
The list
Second
would,
favorite
The
wrestler.
list would
sorry.
actually be
I'm sorry. I'm stupid.
Natalia, Nia Jax,
You.
Jinder Mahal.
Oh yeah, you do hate all those people.
I do hate those people. Anyway,
Sorry, I almost.
This is the second time he's trying to talk about this segment. We derailed it.
So the first time I had French toast.
fuck Jinder Mahal. What is this French toast thing?
Oh, okay.
About 2 years. No, last year.
Yeah, a year and a month. So, yeah, we went on a road trip to go to Philly because
Yeah.
we went to some wrestling shows. We
So
took
that
Great Bearded Glory.
GCW show, right?
Yeah, GCW and an H2O show.
Well,
So they got to go
Yeah.
break their deathmatch cherries.
that was off camera.
And
It should have been.
so on the way there, we're just having conversation in the car, and this is an exact quote.
We're only talking about R. Kelly the whole hour.
Oh, dude,
Right.
yeah. Try to kill me, man.
You're lying on my name. And then randomly I said,
You might be able to beat my ass, but I can eat more French toast than you.
and he remembers that.
And he meant
shit.
that like serious as fuck, just like.
Yeah. And is that true?
Yeah.
We haven't tested it
You
yet.
can whoop my
actually.
ass all you want. I don't
Oh, here's a fucking spoiler for something that didn't happen at the camping wrestling thing we were gonna do. We were gonna make a bunch of French toast the next morning. We were gonna put you on the fucking.
Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah, we were gonna definitely like put you on the fucking spot eating French toast.
And you don't understand.
Come on, bitch. I'm fat. Let's do this.
I will throw up to make more room in my stomach. He has seen it.
No, there's rules to this shit.
Oh, I can't throw up? Then I'll just fart and make more room in my stomach. I know how my
You can't
stomach works.
do
You can't
that.
shit yourself.
Y'all don't know me.
What's the bar for cursing? Because I feel like I'm just like.
There
As
is-
long as I
Yeah.
don't say the N word until the end of the show, we're good.
Oh, the end. It's acceptable there.
Yeah.
Got
We
it.
don't have sponsors, but
I mean,
you're
I
not
can't
allowed to.
school you on what you're allowed to
say-
say. You're actually
Uh,
black, so.
Yeah. He's talking to
Yeah,
you.
he's talking to me, right?
Yeah. Wrestling Twitter.
No, that was the end of the segment. I just want to talk about how much I fucking hate Jinder Mahal, and he's back on television
Yeah. So is it gonna be like?
doing a squash match.
Is it gonna be
Anyway.
Gender versus Drew?
No.
Are they gonna bring Heath back so he can fucking referee it?
Did you see Heath shirt he did? Nah, is Heath Slater? Did you see the shirt he put out on Pro Wrestling Tees? So he did the whole bit with Brock Lesnar. I got kids.
Yeah.
He put a shirt out on Pro Wrestling Tees. I got fired.
Yeah, that's dope.
So
That's a
Good for him.
actually, that's a good segue because on wrestling Twitter,
Nailed it.
Heath Slater was mentioned, and they were like, "Are you going to Cody Rhodes? They're like, are you going to sign him?"
You know
Oh
Cody
yeah,
Rhodes said?
he said never.
Nope,
Never.
no on Heath Slater.
That's
And
Pass.
then with what's woo 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 Zack Ryder.
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes says,
What's his woo woo woo?
Cody says, I don't just want to keep signing my friends. He's one of my closest friends in real life. And then, look, I'm already in the tournament. The Young Bucks are killing it. All my friends are doing it. I can't just keep signing my friends.
yeah. I think that was all work. I think Heath Slater's probably involved.
They say never in wrestling.
Right.
So
But that segues right into our segment because we're going to talk about AEW.
All right.
there's a bit I do about AEW
Okay.
because PB Smooth tweeted that one of his friends was going to be on the show, right?
Sure.
And I assumed it was a black guy. And
Okay.
Brandon goes, nope, it's not that black guy.
All right.
So every black guy that's on AEW, I say is PB Smooth's friend.
Okay.
It's just
Well, now that we've established that baseline,
what is his name? Lee Johnson. Lee Johnson came out. He goes, "Look, it's PB Smooth's friend." Musa comes out. "Look, it's PB Smooth's friend." Like, Jesus Christ.
Pineapple Pete comes
Pineapple
out.
Pete. Look.
Pineapple Pete.
Suge.
Did they actually call him Pineapple Pete?
Dude,
Jericho
Chris
does.
Jericho.
Oh, I know Jericho calls him
And
that
then,
on commentary.
when-
They give him the fucking name bar that says Pineapple
And he
Pete.
tweeted, if Chris Jericho calls you Pineapple Pete,
You're
you named
Pineapple Pete,
Pineapple Pete.
motherfucker. Yeah, get that money.
And I love Chris Jericho.
Sorry, Suge D. You're getting that Pineapple D or Pineapple D.
Hashtag Pineapple D. Drop it in the
Pineapple D.
comments.
You're welcome, podcast. That's a new thing for you guys to be assholes about to me in the future.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
man.
What actually happened? Okay.
I should have wore a Hawaiian shirt.
It started
Damn it.
off with.
Oh shit! Hold on, I forgot something super important.
Okay.
Oh no! What?
Can I talk about AEW? So it started off with
I was worried.
So every AEW we always talk about. Oh shit, Joe, will you plug that in? Every AEW has started out with a fire promo, whether it be Cody, whether it be
Right.
Jake the Snake, whatever.
Right.
And so this started out with the how I've been calling it the past couple of weeks, the B story between Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin. With
Right.
Darby Allin.
And that was like building up
Yeah,
to like
it-
the TV tournament. Right.
And my favorite thing I saw on the internet, somebody compared Darby Allin's promo to when Eric Cartman turns into the Coon on South Park.
I'm fucking dead.
Yeah,
I'm fucking
he's
dead.
like, look, it was a great promo, and I love that Darby Allin is allowed to do his creative differences. But if you watch that and go back and watch the Coon episodes of South Park, it's the same promo, and like, it's fucking hilarious.
That's amazing.
And also, Darby Allin is friends with Ghostman, so that's like 10 points.
Oh, that is 10
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
That is pretty cool.
I fucking love Ghostman.
I love Ghostman. People probably think I listen to like square old people
And
shit.
also, Scotty
but
Cerriti loves Suicide Boys.
Scotty Cerriti loves the Suicide Boys so much that I have used Suicide Boys instrumentals on so much promotional material just to spite my ring announcer.
Oh, really?
I'm a next level petty human being, Brandon.
Wow.
Didn't you pay him in change one time?
Yeah, he got his
Jerk bags.
over $100 in dimes.
So hashtag Scotty loves Suicide Boys.
That was the gas all the way to Jersey and back.
That's amazing.
Oh, we have a fun story about me throwing up.
Oh boy.
One time, Billie Jean was there. I threw up 3 whole CC's pizzas to eat more pizza.
Fuck. That's commitment. You really wanted to get the most for your $5.99.
You ever had that macaroni and cheese pizza or that buffalo chicken pizza, bro?
I fucking loved CC's Pizza, but the thing that kills me is there's one in Ohio. It's like 2 hours away or an hour away.
That's really
And in my opinion, it's not fucking worth driving that far for.
We had the guy at the CC's we went to. He was had a limp from a car accident,
Okay.
and he was the funniest guy. And every time you walked out, he'd be like, "Hope you come back. I'll see you later."
Get fucked.
He was so cool. He looked like
Yikes.
RJ City.
See you later.
He's a tiny man.
He's a very he makes coffee in his underwear.
He does make coffee in his
Stone
underwear.
Cold did not like him with David Arquette, but he did the YouTube show.
So, we talked about the promo. Did we already delve into the Cody Rhodes and Darby Allin thing?
Yeah, no, we didn't. I just talked about the promo. This match was a typical Cody match. Me and you had a difference on the ending. You want to bring that up? Did you watch it at all? No. Oh no, you were getting ready for the stream. The ending with the coffin drop.
Oh,
We disagreed, and you told me to save it for the show. 'cause I was
yeah,
about to go on a
that's
rant.
right. Yeah.
So what?
'cause-
One of you liked it and one of you hated it? What happened?
I loved it.
Okay,
Okay.
so the match was it's typical Cody Rhodes match.
The match
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a typical Cody Rhodes match where he's not the best wrestler in the world, but
It's
he's
a
damn good
slow,
wrestler.
drawn out match.
I like Cody.
It's an old school style match.
Yeah.
And I don't think Cody and Darby have a good chemistry.
I don't either.
But the story is, the first time they met, it was in a draw, and Cody considers that a loss.
Okay.
And this is their third time wrestling, so they both went all out. There's a CC's next to Drusifer's place, and he never goes there because it sucks.
You're the worst.
Also, Drusifer helps Brandon out a lot.
Does he?
Don't you message him all the time?
No, I always say I'm going to, and then I
You're
forget.
the worst. You're supposed to message him.
I know. There's a lot of stuff that I've meant to talk to.
Well, that's
him about.
awkward. So, anyways,
Suck. Yeah.
Drusifer
So-
Jones, you'll get a DM at some point for some advice. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll DM you
Episode
for some
30.
advice.
He'll
Episode
message you.
30, the one where I messaged Christopher.
So this match happened, and the thing that's been a lot lately with Cody is he'll hit the crossroads and everybody kicks out,
Oh, that's smart.
and I hate it. I hate it. If that's supposed to be your finish. But at the end of the match, Cody goes to do the coffin drop.
Okay.
Darby Allin counters it. Darby Allin's hit the coffin drop, goes for a pin, but Cody basically does a roll up and does the 1, 2, 3.
Except it's not a roll up. What it is Darby does the coffin drop. He's horizontal on Cody. He goes to
He's got his back on Cody.
lift the leg, and Cody
And
rolls
then,
over.
yeah.
Cody rolls over, puts his
Gently.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Gently, he gets the pinfall. Darby makes zero attempt to kick out, even though he has like all the idea in the world, assumedly, that the count is happening, and the Cody has almost nothing holding him down.
Yeah.
And then when he gets up and the match is over,
That's
Darby's not like, what the fuck just happened? He's just kind of like,
Okay. I guess I
Well,
lost.
well, it goes.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of weak if you're just going to be like, oh, I guess I lost.
See, I liked it though because we always make the joke veteran ring awareness. That's veteran ring awareness from Cody.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
that veteran ring
Yeah.
awareness with Darby being the younger guy, and he just doesn't know how to react. Also, he's super emo, so he's just like, well, I'm just gonna be more sad about this out
He
front
was-
of the camera.
Big
but think
sad
about
boy.
how sad he was during the 20-minute draw.
Well-
He was like, no, are you kidding me? And he was like, the ref, like, please, 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 no. And like,
Right, so at that point he cared, but now when there's a title on the line, he's just big sad.
yeah.
And it's
I get what you're saying.
I get what you're
I
saying.
see both sides.
I just
But
like
also,
it.
if you watched it and you enjoyed it, you enjoyed it.
Right.
Whatever.
I'm like, you know, not to take
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
away
we,
from
we
it.
need him more because usually on the show it's like you're wrong, I'm wrong, and let's go.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
You're like, fuck it. If you didn't like it, you're not on my side. I don't fuck with you.
Right. I'm like, yeah, anyways, more moonshine.
Speedy's watching.
Speedy.
Speedy McMahon.
Hey, Speedy McMahon.
We got my tag team partner, me, Great Bit of Glory, and Speedy,
Yeah.
who had the same teeth as Nick Gage.
Okay.
We're the devil's son, and we just get drunk. And we
devil's
ruined the upstairs of a certain bottle house one time.
Yeah.
Somebody went through a
Shame.
fridge.
Yeah.
There was
Shame.
root beer broken everywhere.
Yeah.
We can't say the name because I don't.
Shame.
What else happened on AEW?
Wardlow
Wrestling.
Wardlow killed PB Smooth's friend.
healed. Well, I don't think Musa is black. I think he's
He's something.
Middle Eastern, Asian.
He killed
to some extent.
Scar killed him in the Lion King movie.
No, that's Mufasa.
Well, he's dead now. Because
Either way, they're both dead.
Wardlow like GTS'd him off the top.
We got some
rope.
Darby Allin talk.
Oh, we do.
Speech impediment.
What you got for me?
Justin Marmalade from Michigan goes, "Thank you, Brandon. I thought I was starting to think I was the crazy one for not liking the finish to Kobe and Darby's match." Billie Jean goes, "Darby, I'm assuming he's talking about Darby, was very frustrated and he walked out of his interview during the backstage segment."
Did he?
Yeah.
Well,
I
at least
miss that?
they expressed it there.
Yeah. Okay. I'll reel it back a little bit on that. But
How does it feel being
must have
wrong?
missed-
How does it feel going like a whiplash from like we were like in agreement, like yeah, whatever, different people like different things, to just like nah, fuck you, you're wrong, you don't pay attention.
He was
Well, I don't.
he was heavy huffing and puffing and stormed out, which goes with Darby Allin's aesthetic of "You're not my real dad, Greg."
Yeah, he really is that.
When
aesthetic.
I was a young boy, my uncle died in a car crash.
Yeah.
Isn't that his old gimmick
But no.
of real life? Don't ever book him. That's another wrestler I have to fight
Jesus.
and lose to.
Yeah, you'd probably.
Yo, a year
your
ago
ass.
tomorrow is when I hugged Mance Warner in Chicago.
Oh, really?
Dude, I had glass in my hand. It sucked.
Yeah, I bet.
That's what happens when you go to deathmatch shows. And
Also,
supervise.
Shane Mercer stole his bench.
Yeah, I had to get up and move, and then he threw it at people. The whole bench, the one that seats like 200
He
people.
messaged me and just like, "I just want my bench back."
I thought you said bitch.
You stole his Shane Mercer stole
No,
his
no,
bench?
no. Bench, BENCH.
That's
Okay.
right.
And I was actually in my head, I was like, how do I spell bench? B-I-N.
He could've.
No. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, no. I mean, if you've seen Shane Mercer, the clips of him like swinging around a set of metal bleachers, it's the same building in Chicago.
Oh yeah.
So different companies rent it, and every time he's just like, "Oh, I know what's up. I'm in this building."
At the show, first show you booked him at, he high-fived my pinky nail off.
Oh, sick,
Yeah.
sick.
Remember that clip where he threw a Logan stunt like a fucking lawn dart?
Yes,
That
Yeah.
was nuts.
yes.
He one of his heroes is Marco Stunt, which is relevant to AEW. He has
Okay.
yet to watch Marco Stunt versus Logan Stunt.
From the backyard wrestling
Don't
show.
tell him
watch
what
it.
happens.
I don't want to watch it. I'm scared. Do they kill each other? I don't want to know.
Yes. They
I
got
don't
the
know.
Xbox Live.
Oh, and
taken
knowing
away.
what I know about
Yeah. Knowing what you know about
no,
him.
dude, it's a good fucking match. You should watch
Yeah,
it.
like he knows how you feel about certain things.
Okay.
He won't let you watch that if it was like that.
Okay.
They go full backyard. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
We won't have you watch El Schlacko match.
Okay. Anyway,
Shane Mercer threw Jordan Oliver off a roof. Same show. You should watch it.
Yeah, Shane Mercer.
They literally wrestled in somebody's backyard.
holy
We'll
shit.
talk about this afterwards.
Okay.
Jordan Oliver loves him, hates me.
Nice.
Yeah,
Way to
Wardlow
fuck
killed
it up,
everybody.
Joe.
Way to fuck up the bit, Joe.
I love Wardlow. He's great.
Wardlow.
Wardlow, yeah,
He
impressive
did
guy.
a spot with Moose's head. Like it was like a knee strike or something. And Chris Jericho said, try to get the replay on the TV. And they said, we can't replay it because it might be too devastating. Like
Was that the spot that I was talking about? Like it was like a GTS style thing.
it was like
off
go to
the-
sleep, but
off the top,
off the top. And
the top turnbuckle. Yeah.
holy
So was
fuck.
the guy up there and he yanked him down?
He was like, you know how Randy Orton does like the spike off the middle rope?
Yeah.
He had some
Vintage
similar,
Orton.
like hanging. He was holding him up by like his neck, chest area, and then he just dropped him.
That's ill.
And dude, it was
Yeah.
fucking sick, dude.
And
Oh, yeah.
there was a great point I heard on the YouTube. I'm not YouTube. Yeah, on the YouTube, somebody talking about how WWE, NXT, and AEW are doing these squash matches where AEW is doing it right, where people don't remember Cody beating Wardlow, but they do remember Wardlow murdering Musa.
Sure.
Yeah, and I think that's fucking perfect.
Yeah,
And Wardlow looks like Rhino's son.
he does. He really does.
Ohio boy, Cleveland, Ohio, up around where Billy stays, Billie Jean.
The faux
Why you gotta bring that up? Why you gotta bring that up?
So the next match on the card was the Best Friends versus Jimmy Hammock and Kip Sabian.
Which their name is?
The Super Bad Death Squad. That's what their name is.
It reminds me of the No Limit Soldiers in WCW.
Yeah.
That was fucking amazing. I don't care what anybody says.
Yo, let me speak on this, K-Dog. Which means Dennis Rodman should be in the celebrity ring of the WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh, I don't know.
I think he's disqualified because he's friends with Kim Jong Un.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
No, he's alive.
Yeah. Have you never seen Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah,
Part
Dennis
2?
Rodman is alive. we know.
Electric Boogaroo.
Fuck. Yo. No, he's alive. There's pictures. Well, either he's alive or they put out pictures saying that he's fine.
Yo, his sister's fine as fuck.
Oh, you're dead. You're like dying.
Yeah, fuck Oprah too while I'm at it.
Listen,
Headshot.
few things I love more than a Korean woman. Let me tell you.
BTS, aren't they Korean women?
That they're
Men, I
Men.
believe.
I don't know.
Look at me knowing something about music I don't like.
uh,
I was like, that's
What?
dudes. Yeah, it's dudes.
yeah, this was a good match. I liked it.
Oh, Dave White agrees with me that he hates that Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian teamed up. It makes no sense.
But they're British.
He's British. Dave White's super British, and he has good teeth.
They're good friends.
Well, that's because he's from there, and he's like, they're very different things. But they're British guys in the States. Therefore, they're together now.
So I have a question. This has to do with Jimmy Havoc. You're in the deathmatch community as well, right? You like
You
some
can
of it.
call it that. Sure, yeah.
They hate Jimmy Havoc. How do you feel about him?
It's weird, man. Like, he's not... So he's got this rep, like, oh, I'm the fucking deathmatch guy.
Mhm.
He's done death matches.
Yeah.
He's probably had points where he did a lot of death matches.
Yeah.
He's not a deathmatch guy.
No, he's not a deathmatch guy.
He's a hardcore guy.
For sure. Do you agree with the hate he gets?
No.
Me either.
So what's the distinction there? For me as an outsider.
So, like,
like
a wrestler who uses weapons commonly, yes, for sure.
is a hardcore guy.
But I mean, there's guys who are deathmatch wrestlers to where every time they get in the ring, it's barbed wire, glass, thumbtacks. They're bleeding a lot.
He
It's
would
that
fit
type
in.
of shit.
He would fit in an unsanctioned pro. He wouldn't fit in an FMW.
Right,
Okay.
right. So like that's the distinction. So I guess that's probably why people like hate on him. But also the other thing to keep in mind is it's the fucking internet. So it's popular to just be like, we don't like this one person because of one thing. Here's where it came from. He won Tournament of Death one year. And then all of the people who are like, CGW sucks They put Jimmy Havoc over in the tournament.
He did really good in that tournament, I thought. I like that tournament.
It's a fucking deathmatch tournament. He's not a dude who like jumps through fucking giant piles of glass all the time. So people are like, why didn't he go through a bundle of 75 light tubes? Because he's not that dude. That's why he didn't do it. He did some stuff. He did what he did, and that's what it is.
That last tournament of Death Casanova and Big Joe almost murdered each other.
For sure.
And that wasn't even the main event. The main event was kind of weak. And it wasn't a weak main event. That was when Conor Claxton won. It was great. But like, not
Yeah, it was
everybody.
crazy.
That was a good fucking tournament. But like, not
For sure.
every death match has to be killing each other. So yeah.
Yeah.
And he does the acid rainmaker. It's a good ass. It ain't no Okada rainmaker. But it's a dope ass rainmaker.
Yeah, I like the Acid Rainmaker
Yeah,
a lot.
I mean, I don't mind Havoc.
I mean,
I get why people hate on him at times, but I don't think he deserves the shit he gets.
I
only
really
reason I
like
hate on him is because he's British.
I really
USA.
like when they let him just do the hardcore stuff on AEW because it's probably about as hardcore as I like to get.
Yeah, that's fair.
He sits right where I need him to.
So, how did you feel about the death match? And I'm using death match when I say this.
the
Kenny and,
AEW
Kenny and Moxley.
I
Yeah.
thought it was perfect for an American televised death match.
Absolutely. I thought it was exactly
It wasn't
extreme.
televised. It was on pay per view.
Yeah, still.
Well, yeah.
Also,
for an American audience?
Here's what I'll say. You want to fake the barbed wire, whatever.
Yeah.
The
They faked the
fucking
barbed wire?
makeup, that whole barbed wire, they used barbed wire that was not like
It was
super
like
sharp.
WWE barbed wire.
Were their back shredded
Yeah.
off of like 70 fucking million feet of barbed
No,
wire
but
wrapped around a metal thing?
I'm not super familiar with how
Okay,
it looks.
fair. Well, yeah,
so-
but you don't like it because you don't like blood.
Exactly.
Which
Right.
is why you should
Exactly.
watch Logan Stunt versus Marco Stunt.
Really feel like y'all are playing with me on this.
Would I lie to you?
Yes.
Would you lie to me?
Yes.
Every day. I hate you.
Hey, I'll say this. Okay, fuck it. It's a death match in a backyard. They use light tubes, but check it out.
I'm
They
okay
don't
with
use
that.
a million of them. And
There's
they,
no
they
skewers.
bleed, but they don't bleed a fucking ton.
You won't watch G-Rated.
It's a fun match.
Okay.
And also, you should just watch that whole show
It's fun.
because Nick Gage threatens every referee.
That's. I mean, he's one.
El Schlacko shoots himself with a Roman candle.
He's El.
I
Is
still
that
don't know who El Schlacko is.
is that the show where El Schlacko shows up?
Allegedly.
Oh, okay.
El Schlacko
Two
debuted.
goddamn bears at the same goddamn time.
Wow.
So, anyways, we're about 2 matches into this
Yeah.
AEW card.
Oh, there's only like 4 matches.
We're gonna run super long on this show.
So what?
So let's.
Gang.
Yeah, I'm just gonna brush through
welcome.
this a little bit.
Let's push through it.
Sean Spears and Baron Black. I really don't care.
This match
Baron Black?
could have. This could have happened on Dark. I feel like
Oh,
they
100%.
could have switched the women's Dark match and put it here.
I like the women's.
As
dark
much
match
as I,
more.
you know me, I'm sexist. I'm not a
Isn't
big
Baron
fan.
Black the fucking creator wrestler, like NPC?
That's Baron Blade. Baron Blade.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
Yeah.
like from like the 2K games. It was the dude
Yeah.
with the shitty lime green tights.
Yeah.
It turns
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yeah, that's Baron
yeah.
Blade.
That's
Baron Blade.
Baron Blade's a bitch.
Baron Black, good wrestler. This should have been on Dark. Dark.
Yeah, I agree. Because I'm not a big Sean Spears fan.
It's crazy that Sean Spears had a better push in WWE, and that's all I'll say.
Yeah, I agree.
He was Stan. Shawn Michaels kicked Stan. That was Ty Dillinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Stan.
I just kicked Stan.
Poor Stan.
So then Brody Lee murdered Marco Stunt.
Ooh.
Oh my God! Watch this.
I'll go out of my way for
You
that.
should
That's
actually
probably
watch
fun,
this.
yeah.
That was a power bomb at the end, wasn't it?
There. Okay, so the whole match was just Marco Stunt getting absolutely dismantled.
He did maybe 2 wrestling moves on Brody Lee.
Yeah, but the highlight is like the last, like your replay clips
Yeah.
is like the
Okay.
last.
Basically, the
45
last
seconds.
15 seconds.
Marco is on the top turnbuckle, jumps off. I think he's gonna do a crossbody or something.
Brody caught him.
Brody caught him by the head and swings him around into like
Like the sidewalk slam.
Kind of like
side
a,
of slam.
Abyss.
a sidewalk slam meets a deep 6.
Black,
Yeah.
black hole slam. Abyss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just kept spinning. Yeah.
Another one of his favorite wrestlers.
and
Nice.
like the amount of
I gotta talk to you about Abyss after the show.
like torque and
me that one time?
power that he got off of that was nuts, and follows it up with like
the best power
The-
bomb I've ever seen
the
in my
best
life.
power bomb. But like you got to attribute it to Marco Stunt.
Yeah, you
Mar-
gotta
yeah,
give
Marco's
Marco
so
Stunt-
tiny and dude's like, it's a
It's
good,
like
it's a
throwing a
good
rag
match.
doll.
I'll get heat for
Fuck
this.
yeah.
Marco Stunt sells like primetime Ziggler.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
a fucking
yeah.
awesome
He be
dude.
just-
Yeah.
I
He's the
will
man.
say Marco threw himself around better in the Lance Archer. I almost said death match. Marco Stunt died, But like, I really hope this builds up to a Luchasaurus versus a Brody Lee.
Dude, I would love that.
That would be a
That
good
would
match.
fuck.
That was
Imagine
fun.
a
So hard.
6-man with Jurassic Express versus Brody and the Smash Brothers.
You don't understand how much me and Great Beta Glory love Jungle Boy and Marco Stunt. So that
Fuck
would be
yeah.
great.
Fuck
But I love that. I love that idea. But
Yeah.
I would like a one-on-one with Luchasaurus and Lance Archer. Or maybe down the line, a triple threat, Luchasaurus, Lance Archer, Wardlow. Fucking big meaty men slapping meat.
my God.
Oh man, I just referenced
Big
it
boy
already,
shit.
didn't I?
There you go.
We can't go.
We can't go one show without referencing either New Day or I won't say
Meat
it.
slapping.
I
Big
won't say
meaty
it.
men
You're gonna save
slapping
it?
meats.
Big meaty men slapping meats. They stole from us. We did the ASMR bit first.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I mean,
Wait. Is there like New Day podcast beef? Feel like they're stealing all your shit?
No, we steal
they-
all of their
listen,
shit.
they-
Oh,
they
okay.
are fine with stealing our shit. It's cool.
I listened to every one of their
respect them.
podcasts in one day.
I was gonna wait till you guys start talking about WWE so I can steal their Who bit.
Who? How have we not done that yet?
Who?
Oh.
Who?
Okay, so the last match on the card
Is another murder.
is another murder. Lance Archer versus Dustin Rhodes.
Dustin Rhodes has the best power slam in the game, second only to Ishii.
I agree. It was a really
Yeah.
good match.
It was a.
I like Randy Orton's power slam.
Do you have reservations?
Not really. I'm kidding.
I think Dustin Rhodes had better matches in AEW. Not gonna lie.
I agree. I think he's had better matches. But I thought it was really good.
Here's what I'll say.
Well,
about
he
it.
was also wrestling people that weren't Lance Archer. So
Oh yeah, don't you not like Lance
yeah,
Archer?
not at all.
Actually, great because I really like Lance Archer.
Because didn't you
Okay,
message me this
fuck
the other
you.
day?
Fuck your tramp stamp. Fucking really, bro. Really. Have you seen Joe? Okay, I'm talking to a person who's not even on the podcast, but have you guys? Okay, you know like the original tattoo. that
Yes,
he had?
I remember.
yes.
The cover up's somehow fucking worse.
Worse.
How do you cover up a giant tramp stamp with a worse giant tramp stamp?
I don't mind it.
Underwater has an affinity for wrestlers with tramp stamps. Brock
I-
Lesnar.
I
Marcus a
have
tramp stamp? Oh yeah, I forgot.
I have a tramp stamp birthmark. That's why
I got one on my
Oh,
wrist.
so you identify
I
with them.
identify.
You're like,
with
we're
them.
the same. Except yours isn't like giant obnoxious crosses.
No,
and a
it's
black
like this
blob.
big and it's a birthmark.
I will say, with back on this AEW match, Dustin
Yes.
Rhodes has gone with the 1990s Ric Flair. I have to bleed in every match.
Yeah,
Somehow.
I think he's gonna retire soon. He's just going fucking
Yeah.
ham everything he
Yeah.
does.
The storytelling on this is the same with the storytelling with the Bullet Club, Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes feud, with the thrown in the towel. But Cody Rhodes goes, Dustin, what do you want to do? He said, I want to fight. Where Derek's favorite wrestler, Lance Archer, goes fucking American History X on Dustin's head
Yeah,
with the Everybody Dies claw and
Yeah.
fucking murders him.
I really like the EV. I like Lance Archer, like the EVD claw. I'm excited for more Lance Archer in the future.
I do think
You can just see the disappointment in my face, can't you?
a lot of people
Yeah.
on the
To each their own.
a lot of people on the internet wrestling community aren't fans of Lance Archer, but a lot of people.
I'll say this. I don't even sorry.
Go
I
ahead.
don't even
No,
cut
go
you off.
ahead.
I've known like Lance Archer since he was like doing TNA and shit, like way back in the mid 2000s.
Lance Hoyt.
Right, Lance Hoyt.
Yes.
Like the dude's not.
He spit on me once.
He's got better and stuff, and he's good. Like he wouldn't be a New Japan shit if he wasn't a competent wrestler. I'm just fucking bored by him.
I'll just say, he was in Suzuki Gun, and he wasn't even my least favorite member of Suzuki Gun. Fuck you, Zack Sabre Jr.
And I like ZSJ.
That's a whole other conversation. What the fuck do you have against Zack Sabre Jr.?
You and Jonathan both get on my shit. I don't like Zack Sabre Jr.
He's the best technical wrestler on the fucking planet, and you're like, I don't like him. I don't like him.
I
Why
don't
not?
like him.
I don't like him. But why don't you like him? I don't like him.
I
He's
could
good.
whoop
Why
his
don't you
ass
like
in a
him?
real fight.
I don't like him.
And I don't like the way he talks.
I bet you he can eat more French toast than you.
Whew.
Oh,
Am I about to, oh, make me talk shit about Zack Sabre Jr. on Twitter. Let me. Oh, I'm about to have another wrestler.
I'm about to
on
snatch your
block my
fucking
Twitter.
phone out from front of you. Like, no.
Fuck Zack Sabre Jr. He's the. Okay, he is. I will say he is the best technical wrestler on the planet. And I got a DVD where Bryan Danielson versus Bowl Cut Zack Sabre Jr. in the crowd, probably not even 150 people. Great match.
Sick.
It's so fucking.
What
good
show?
match. I don't know. It came in my pro wrestling crate.
Oh, okay.
I spent the loot box and like it's such a good DVD. It just best of Bryan Danielson.
Okay.
And it's a good match. You'd love it. He's a good technical wrestler. Just I don't know. Just he's so skinny. I don't like it. I don't like the skinny. Like I like Suzuki. I like him technical.
Okay.
Also, he's scared of Kenta Kobashi. We won't talk about that. Yeah.
And that is all of AEW. And so now the finals for the AEW TNT title is Cody Rhodes versus Lance Archer.
Oh, I can skip the fuck out of that.
I called that.
You called that weeks ago.
It's you versus Lyle.
Yeah.
I called that.
Those are your boys?
He
Are
is
you
Lance
Cody?
Archer.
Or you're the Archer boy for sure?
Yeah.
He's the Cody boy?
He
Yeah.
loves Cody.
I also really like Cody, but not nearly as much as Lyle does.
Okay.
I have an affinity for all the Rhodes boys because they all have speech impediments.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
Yeah. You can identify with that.
I'm a fan of Dustin, Gold Dust, whatever you want to call him.
As long as we don't talk about Seven, we're cool.
Yeah, 7 was trash. He had a rat.
And,
Came to the ring with a rat.
And he watched.
Guys, I'm going to switch my color scheme to silver and put tribal in everything. How edgy am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the promos that they won't talk about on WCW videos anymore.
Oh, no, wait. 7 was WCW. I was thinking Black Rain and TNA.
He was also silver and black in Seven as well.
Oh, okay.
That's with he was outside of people's windows watching.
Trash.
Oh, boys.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was the whole gimmick.
Wait, whoa, pause.
Yeah.
The
He was
7,
watching little kids.
7
in
was,
WCW.
it was a pedophile gimmick.
Yeah.
And then Vince is like,
No, that was.
I got a better opportunity for you, brother. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think you mean, I got a better opportunity for you, brother. Oh, wait, sorry. That was
our truth.
That was our, no.
It was Pat Patterson.
No, that was
French. John Laurinaitis.
Everett Cross.
No,
Everett Cross.
Yeah, Everett Cross is a little higher pitched.
Hey, man, how's it going?
This guy right here.
This guy right here. So glad to see you, man. How's it going?
What you get.
Oh, boy.
Hang on.
What the?
Stay on. I just want to wait. Continue. Let's talk.
So we're going to switch right over to NXT.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind the fat
I'm
man.
just watching Dom's phone to see how tall it is.
This is the best
It's
show.
slowly getting less tall.
No.
NXT.
All right, yeah.
NXT.
I'll stop distracting us now.
West Side. Fred Durst is on the show.
Oh, Jesus.
Andrew Neterniano is watching. Hey, we're going to visit the food truck after
Yeah,
this.
we're going to go. Hey, guys, go to Scratch Italian, homemade Italian food right here in Delaware, Ohio.
Oh, it's a food truck.
It is a food truck.
Oh, that's ill.
Yeah.
I went to
Support local business, even if you're not from the
I've
area.
known one of the owners since kindergarten.
I've
That's fucking ill.
known
Okay,
him
I'm even happier to
since
patronize them now.
I was in 6th grade.
Bomb ass homemade ravioli, bro.
I'm ordering raviolis.
If they have it.
I'm
Yeah.
ordering everything they
Depends
got.
what they got in the menu.
What's in stock? 3 of each. I'm kidding. People probably expected that. Also, I see how stupid I looked on camera now. Completely regretting my decision. Remember earlier when I gave you shit about the turnaround time when you were wrong about something? I just had the same situation, but with looking stupid as fuck on a podcast.
That's gonna be the
Don't worry,
screenshot.
this is
no,
stupid
this
ass
no,
fuck,
no.
the
You already
podcast.
know what the fucking screenshot's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about NXT.
Let's talk about NXT.
I don't suppose you care for the Wednesday Night Wars on NXT side of things either.
No, I'll watch AEW before I watch NXT, but I don't have the
I
network
had a
anymore. So at this point, it's just like, what the fuck?
I'll talk to you after this.
So the first match on the card was
Allegedly.
Isaiah Swerve Scott versus El Hijo del Fantasma.
So Lucha Underground versus Lucha Underground.
Lucha Underground versus Lucha Underground.
Prince Pru?
No, he's fighting a good fight with El Generico. This is King Cuerno versus Killshot.
Yes.
And this match, how do you feel about this match before I go off on my drunken rant?
Uh-oh.
I'm not. I've said this before, but I'm not the biggest Swerve fan.
You're stupid.
I mean, I like him as a wrestler, but I don't like his, character. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not stupid.
And I'd like El Hijo de Fantasma, but I want to see him
Every
more.
fucking time.
Yeah, there it was.
Vroom, vroom, motherfucker. Get some free food.
I want to see more of Phantasma's stuff. I want to see him like in a ladder match. I really like
Later.
luchador stuff, but They
I
really,
want to know why Phantasma lost the mask, went to NXT, already had matches, and now he's just like, I wear a mask.
Because unlike the late 90s, early 2000s WWE era, they think masked wrestlers should keep their masks now.
Oh, right.
Which is why they made Hunico motherfucking Sin Cara.
Right.
And Hunico's buddy is...
Well, no, that's because the Sin Cara mask already had 1 million copies of replicas, and then they had to fire the first guy because he was not great.
And then the second guy was also not great.
Well, that was Hunico.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they both got fired for being helabachi.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we go eat helabachi at House of... I will say, it seems like they're doing the same King Cuerno gimmick in NXT, though, where cult guys are attacking everybody, and where I'm thinking they keep attacking El Hijo del Fantasma, and he's going to end up being the leader. I feel like they're taking the same story
Okay.
of like season 2 or 3 of...
yeah, I didn't get that far, Lucha Underground. So
Yeah, you shouldn't
You're
have.
fucking up. You should watch that.
what?
Also, quick sidebar, because fuck it, we're going to run over anyways.
Oh yeah.
Have
We
you
don't have
watched
time to-
Wrestling Society X?
Yeah.
What is Wrestling Society?
MTV's
Yes, I'm going to blow
wrestling
your
episode.
fucking mind. MTV in like 2007, 2006, maybe 2008, in that realm, had 9 episodes aired, and there was one that didn't get aired that got released. And it was a half-hour show. So now without commercials, it's like 22 minutes an episode.
Zach Wilde was there.
It
all the
opened with
time.
a musical guest, which ranged from fucking Black Label Society
Great band.
to like Clips and Good Charlotte and random shit. So they played like a live set.
New Jack was there for an episode.
And then you ready for this fucking roster? Matt Sydal, aka Evan Bourne, Jack Evans, Vampiro, fucking X-Pac, Mil Muertes, but back, fucking 15 years ago. So it was Ricky Banderas.
Ricky Banderas, Judas Messias, you may know him as well.
Human Tornado.
Tornado.
My favorite wrestler,
Fucking-
Human Tornado.
JCW meets MTV.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it was like,
Vampiro got him canceled with a fireball.
yeah. The last match that didn't air because it had a fucking cage match with an explosion and a tank of piranhas.
Yeah. It's stupid.
And it's 10 episodes that are 20 minutes each. You can just sit through the thing.
I had every
Yo.
episode.
That's a fucking drinking game.
Drink and watch Wrestling Society X.
You can watch Teddy Hart moonsault off a balcony.
Teddy Hart.
and land on his fucking face.
Hart Watch.
Oh, Matt
2020.
Cross. Matt Cross was his tag team partner. Seth Rollins
Tyler
and Jimmy
fucking
Breaker
Black.
and Jimmy Jacobs. They were a team there. They teamed there first and then did the shit in Ring of Honor.
Justin Marino saying El Hijo de Fantasma has the best suicide dive in the business.
He does have a fucking ill suicide dive.
He does
I will
have an
agree
ill
with that.
suicide dive. Yeah.
I like Akira Tozawa suicide dive.
I love it.
Tozawa has fucking ill sentons.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't have both.
What was the name of Tozawa and Kevin Steen's tag team?
Fuck.
Murder Death Connection.
Miracle Ultra. No, that's
No, that's not
Miracle Ultra Violence Connection or Miracle Violence was like the real one, but they parodied it.
Billy, we've had this conversation. Akira
Fuck.
Tozawa, Kevin Steen, their tag team. Drop it in the comments.
God
Justin, you know everything. Drop it in the comments.
Yeah.
Next match on NXT.
Candice LeRae versus Casey Catanzaro.
Remember a couple shows ago when we talked about the Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano match?
Yeah.
And I posed the question, is this a heel turn for Candice LeRae?
And everyone
Or
said
her just protecting her husband? And everybody said, oh, she's just protecting her husband, except me. Suck my dick. I was right.
Yeah.
This is stupid.
Remember,
I hate
like 10 minutes before we went live, and we were running down the cards for the shows,
it. And you had no idea?
and we came to this match, and you started talking about Ricky's big old dogger.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rick, so she fought, what's her name?
Casey Catanzaro.
And she gets crippled by Ricochet's big old dick.
Yeah.
I had to do that on the podcast.
I will say,
If Kyle, if you're still watching, I apologize. Man. Kyle's like, it's all falling to shit because Derek's on the podcast.
no, this would have happened if you weren't.
This
here.
Oh,
would've
I know,
happened.
man.
I would plan on drinking regardless.
Hell yeah.
This, if this is a new heel turn for her, it should have been a squash match. And fun fact, this is Catanzaro's longest NXT match
Okay.
Is it?
since her debut match on the Mae Young tournament versus Rhea Ripley.
That was like a 7-minute match.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
and you can't count her appearance in the Royal Rumble because that
No.
was in NXT.
Right. I will say, I like Johnny leading her to the ring.
I like that. In residing in my heart.
No, he said she's got, what did he say? The strongest kicks in the business, which is clinically approved as a form of birth control.
It was good.
How
come my dad always calls when we're live?
I don't know. Is he calling right now?
John Boy.
This is yeah.
Oh, he texted me. He called me the other day after moving my cousin and goes, I don't even remember driving home.
Sick.
So,
Nightmare Violence Connection.
I met your dad.
Nightmare
Violence Connection.
He does not remember meeting you.
I'm sure everybody has fun at Unsanctioned Pro shows. That's why I had to
has.
show up to the podcast with a bottle of moonshine and vodka. Got a rep to maintain, motherfucker.
and bless you for it.
Oh,
Bless
I
you
said
for it.
vodka. That means it's vodka time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you just made that more wretched somehow.
Yeah.
You should see who I sleep with.
Wow. Also, I hope she doesn't watch the podcast or he.
Yep.
It's 2020.
That'd be the nicest thing I've said about them.
So, anyways,
senor.
who won the match? Casey or
Candace,
Candice LeRae.
like American History X'd Casey. into
Murdered
the
her.
mat. I actually really like that stomp.
I like the stomp. I just don't like the character.
I don't like the character, but I like that
She's
stomp.
a bad girl now, so her hair is crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was formerly
Pint-sized pixie.
the pint-sized pixie, and now she's the poison pixie.
this is Casey?
No, this is
Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae.
Candice.
And she's the poison pixie, and because she's a heel now, her hair has to be different colors and crazy.
Yes.
And
She wears
the-
like eyeliner and shit.
Yeah, and the only good thing about the change is she finally has good entrance music.
Yeah. Yeah. So that
Yeah.
was that.
Next match.
Then we go to what is probably the best part of the whole NXT.
Oh, wow. Love this.
Okay.
Because Pete Dunne is quarantined in wherever he lives that's not America, they put Matt Riddle with Timothy Thatcher.
Oh,
Stallion.
fuck.
Oh, yeah, great. And
Who they wrestled?
Oh, so great. And to get to know each other better, they decided to have the Newly Bros game.
It's up on the
You
screen
said I was
now.
going to be excited about
Oh, no,
this.
it's great. The only version of Byron Saxton.
I just
that
went
needs to be
like,
on TV. No, it's the only good thing about WWE.
Byron
Weekly Television
Saxton
right now.
is like a Wayne Brady-esque character.
That
in, like,
probably
a
can't
silk
sing.
blue suit. And like they just do like the Newlyweds game and they're like, Timothy, you know your bro better than anyone. What did Matt Riddle have for breakfast? And he's like, I don't know. You're asking me that. I have no idea what I had for breakfast.
Matt Riddle goes, I have no idea.
I have no idea what I had for breakfast, bro.
My
I
wife-
don't remember anything.
My wife wakes and bakes, and I don't know what I eat.
he said that?
Oh my God! Yeah.
They're letting him drop fucking jokes.
Oh no! When him and Pete Dunne were tag teaming, and they were talking about the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Cup,
Right.
Matt Riddle goes, "We're gonna smoke you," and Pete Dunne goes, "Let me be blunt about this."
They really lean into it.
Well,
Dude,
remember-
one of the questions was, you've been Timothy, you've been wrestling all over the world for I don't know how many years. What's the strangest place you've ever done it? And he's like, probably when I had
A triple threat.
a triple threat and a laundromat.
And he goes, and Matt Riddle goes, threesome on a washer. You hated it at first, but now you're into it, man.
That's good.
It's really funny.
Yeah, okay, that might get a little bit of research.
It's good. It's good.
That might
And
get a
then
little bit of research.
they go to the speed round, but my boys came and interrupted. That's right. We got Fabian Eichner and Marcel Bartel coming. Axel Dieter Jr. for those who watch the Indies.
Job
Come-
squad. Job squad.
And what you just say?
Job squad.
Fuck that. That's ring camp. boys.
I know, they're in Imperium or whatever.
Same with in former Timothy Thatcher was ring camp with Walter. Also, Marcel Bartel, Axel Dieter Jr. They old stablemates.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So there's some fucking
Big brain time.
chemistry
Big brain.
there. Not jobbers. Fuck you, Derek. They came and just beat the fuck out of both of them, and I like this. But I have a theory.
What's your theory, Austin?
And that's the show. I'm leaving.
I almost spit mucho mango.
The greatest Arizona flavor.
Thank you.
Timothy Thatcher, it just obviously over Matt Riddle's antics. and he will turn on Matt Riddle and beat the dog shit out of him, which will be a good redemption arc, vengeance arc when Pete Dunne comes back, because that's his boy.
Sure.
You think so?
Yeah. Because Pete Dunne is with the joke anytime him and Matt Riddle are together.
Oh yeah.
And Timothy Thatcher is just 100% over it.
He looks visibly over it.
Very Odd Couple-esque.
Yeah, it's very odd couple.
But
Great show.
it's fun.
It's fun for now,
I'm
but
excited to see where it goes.
it's going to blow up.
Matt Riddle still kills motherfuckers in the ring, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
cool.
The whole
Oh my God.
his
yeah.
Uranagi's still are so beautiful.
Best knee strikes in WWE.
Yeah.
For sure.
What happened next?
Matt Riddle once murdered Derek's favorite wrestler, James Ellsworth.
Your
I
favorite?
I wouldn't call him my favorite wrestler.
The Chinless Wonder is your favorite
Favorite
wrestler?
wrestler of all time.
No.
Wow.
No.
Like
Ellsworth She-16. T-shirts available now.
You said you wouldn't make those.
I considered it at one point, but I have to be a tasteful human being.
The next one is
Apparently.
the Charlotte Flair versus Mia Yim match,
Okay.
and that happened.
I liked it.
Did you?
I liked
It happened. It was a match.
It needed to happen. Charlotte Flair is the big name on NXT right now.
Yep.
And even though I'm not big on intergender matches, I'm sorry, that was mean. 'Cause she looks like. Anyway, no, she should wrestle everybody in
Just
the
got it.
NXT women's.
Fuck.
She should wrestle everybody in the NXT women's division, because win or lose, they all look better in these matches.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And just for the record, I'm not a fan of intergender matches either. That's why I was so pissed when he showed up on Raw.
You guys are fucked up. I'm over here like, I'm making this look bad, and you guys are like, she looks like a man, baby.
Listen.
Austin Powers.
Have you
Her
never heard?
titties get bigger every fucking match.
If you've never heard me say this, Charlotte's boobs get bigger every single match that she's there. When I saw her in person, I was like, I just saw you on TV a week ago. How do your boobs look bigger?
Her nipple popped out at the Arnold when I first saw her live. That's when Hulk Hogan refused to shake my hand.
Yes.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
He blocked me on Twitter. Bitch.
Fuck Hulk Hogan. Let me say that again.
Hella years ago today is when he beat Muda in Japan.
Wow, what a travesty.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Laughs in New Jack.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's it.
Thank you.
So next we had Dexter Loomis and Shane Thorne.
Do you know who Dexter Loomis is?
Who?
Have you ever
You-
played Wolfenstein?
Who?
Wait, you've never played Wolfenstein? It's like Doom, but with Nazis.
Yeah.
You should play this game.
Who?
So this game.
I know what Wolfenstein
Yeah,
is.
he looks like the main
Dexter
guy. of
Loomis
Wolfenstein.
used to be somebody else in TNA.
Antenna.
Impact.
Uh,
Shaw.
Sham.
Sam Shaw.
Yeah,
I really like Dexter Loomis.
I love Dexter Loomis. He killed your best friend,
Yes, he did.
Dio Madden.
Dio Madden.
He kills people.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, so his name's Dexter, and then he's actually just ripping off Dexter. That's cool.
Not even close. We just say that.
Oh, okay.
Basically, this is his gimmick.
no, you got to look at the camera like this. And then
His interest music is a ripoff of Stranger Things.
when he beats you, he grabs your head and he goes like this.
It's basic and looks into the camera like this.
Yeah, and it's really uncomfortable, but it's really good. I really like it. I know it sounds like he's a date rapist because he looks like a date rapist.
And he
but,
probably is a date rapist.
But I really enjoy his game.
Allegedly.
No, probably is a date rapist.
Okay, well, let's just jump right into the actual reason to talk about NXT. Would be Drake Maverick's match with Tony Nese.
How do you feel about
Okay.
this?
I
You know what's going on with Drake Maverick.
I'm familiar,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I still hate the fucking fact that they're using Drake Maverick's leaving the company as a storyline. Even going as far as to now say they're now making it explicitly said if he wins this title, he might stay with the company.
Listen, if he wins the title, stays with the company.
Guys,
If he leaves or whatever.
it's 2020. It might just work you with a release.
Either way,
I agree.
either
but
way, that
I
nobody's
think it's
good at this,
gross.
and this is why everybody hates on WWE.
I think it's gross.
It's gross, win or lose.
It's kind of played out, kind of like the whole Roman cancel thing.
Yeah.
The Roman cancer.
And now when Roman's like, "Hey y'all, I ain't fucking with this. I'm immunocompromised."
they refuse
They're
to
like,
mention his name.
Roman, fuck him. Yeah.
And they
anyways.
refuse to mention his name now.
Also, I'm not sharing this anymore because I'm about to drink out of it.
Don't worry, you're fine. I got mine.
Yeah, I really I don't like when they do that.
There's no
anytime.
winner. There's no winner of this.
No.
It's like I said last week when fucking CM Punk dressed up as Paul Bearer, fucking 4 days after he died.
Right.
That was pretty tasteless.
Yeah.
And I like CM Punk. It's also funny as fuck.
It was fucking.
I have a sense of humor. So.
Oh, I have a sense of humor too, but like, come on, guys.
Oh, you guys have a sense of humor? I thought you guys were just like stiff.
Not yet, man. I've been drinking.
Were we really
I've been
gonna go to
working.
the same spot with that?
Were you about to do that too?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking children, man.
But he got his first win.
Yeah, he got his first win, and Tony Nese looks. I feel really bad for Tony
Wait,
Nese.
that wasn't
though.
Elias?
No, he was busy walking somewhere.
Oh, different guy.
Oh.
I really feel bad for Tony Nese.
I don't. I don't. He was a champion once.
He was a champion once,
and
and he's a great wrestler.
How are you guys
and
gonna feel
he was on the
if
bottom of the barrel?
one day Elias just pulls the fucking Hector Garza Jr. rips his pants off,
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I want to see it.
I want to see every single wrestler's dick that ever
and he's got
existed.
Tony Nese's gear on?
Because I
like
went
that.
to go see SmackDown Live, but that was when Elias was heel, and I'm a really big Elias fan, and I really was like, everybody else was kind of doing dabs, and Elias was heel, so he wouldn't dab me. I was like, I may never
Dabs or
get
dabs.
like a
Oh, I
dab.
thought they was-
Drugs are bad, Dom.
Whoops.
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school, do drugs at school.
Wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah, that's just my 2
Bro,
cents.
they have a face mask with Nick Gage's dead tooth.
Do they really?
It's confirmed that he's aware of it and he's getting paid. So yeah, it's a thing.
That's great.
Yep.
It's just like that tooth right there.
So then was the Keith Lee and Damian Priest.
Damian Priest sucks.
Damian Priest.
Thank you. Holy shit. Where are you on this?
I think he sucks.
I'm fucking high-fiving you from across the room. Bang. Anybody watching this who's like, you don't know who this is? Do you remember Punishment Martinez from Ring of Honor?
I'm Punishment Martinez.
That's I'm giant.
He's like a really tall guy.
He's really tall.
And he's semi-athletic. But he looks real
Mexican Baron Corbin meets Mexican Undertaker.
with like white fucking contacts and
Basically, he looked like he could be an extra in Dracula 2000.
okay, basically, if somebody invented a ray gun that you could point at an inanimate object and turn it into a pro wrestler, he's what happens if somebody points a ray gun at a chain wallet attached to an Ed Hardy wallet.
Justin Marino, I would love to see how big Two Cold Scorpio's dick is.
So, Lester, you don't know. Well, actually, I don't know if you've ever met him, but Lester Queen, he's been to a few unsanctioned pros.
Okay.
Lester Queen is the one who Lord Crew chopped.
Yeah, if you remember that video with the guy, he's got the blue hoodie on, like a
No, I
brown
don't.
hair.
Honestly, the only person
remember?
who I recall coming to the shows and getting willingly assaulted is you.
Yeah, that's fair.
So.
I took a staple gun to the arm yesterday
You did.
at work.
So
and then I told you publicly on Facebook to cut it the fuck out. And I'm
Lord,
holding you to it.
Lester Queen has watched several indie shows in his time. He's
Sure.
watched plenty of old wrestling. He's watched plenty of new wrestling.
For sure.
He thinks that I'm struggling to think of not Punishment Martinez, but I'll just call him that because I can't think of his real name.
Damian Priest.
Damian Priest
Damien Trash.
uh,
Priest.
is
Priest.
the sloppiest
Priest.
wrestler he's ever seen, and the only person he's ever seen slap their thigh for a super kick.
Everybody does that.
Everybody does
But
that.
he's the only
Except
person
Shibata.
who fucking telegraphs it.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I've never been a fan of the guy. And I'm not like trying to dog on him or whatever because somebody saw something in him for him to be contracted. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, they also contracted Nia Jax. And she killed a woman last week.
Yeah. And that's a whole other debate on her being.
I don't
insane.
debate in public. I usually do it before I go to sleep because I'm an insomniac.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, I don't.
Go away, I'm baiting.
But
Go away, baby.
Keith Lee can do almost no wrong.
Agreed.
Keith Lee's pretty fantastic.
The
He's
worst
Mick.
thing he ever done was in this match when he's about to get murdered and he just looks at the camera and goes, I am limitless, and then murdered Damian Priest.
He murdered Damien or got murdered by Damien?
No, he killed Damian Priest.
Oh, word. Okay.
But my only problem with this is the only people they put against Keith Lee is Dominic Dijakovic, or whatever his name is now,
Dijakovic, yes.
or Damian Priest. He could have great matches with anybody on that roster because he has had great matches with everybody on that roster because everybody on that roster has worked on fucking PWG.
Sure.
I think the deal with them is Keith Lee
It's black.
is amazingly athletic.
He killed Roman Reigns at Survivor Series.
And it's like, if we're going to put Keith Lee in a match, why not show off his strength every single time?
Listen, if they're going to put him against fake Baron Corbin, put him against the real Baron Corbin because at least I like Baron Corbin.
I would.
Ew, what the fuck?
Corbin Mania, bitch.
I don't want to watch this.
He's
I don't
winning
wanna-
the Money in the Bank.
I don't want to ever be on this podcast again. I just had somebody defend fucking Baron Corbin
You'll
and
be
Lance,
Lance
Archer
Archer
to me. And then try to get mad about Zack Sabre.
Wait,
Zack Sabre Jr.
Wait till you hear my opinions about how I think Kikutaro should be the Fiend.
Okay, so we have a podcast we need to. Wow. Continue.
That's all of NXT, baby.
NXT, baby. All
Yeah.
right.
Well, okay. So before we did the show, we briefly touched on something that we decided that we were going to totally save for live conversation,
Okay.
and that is the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you know nothing about this.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I do know that they're doing it at the office or whatever.
Yes, they are doing it at the WWE
The Titan
Titan
Towers.
Right.
in Hartford. I think it's Hartford, Connecticut.
Hartford, Connecticut.
And the briefcases are hanging on the roof of the building.
Right.
There is a ring up there, and they're starting at the ground floor, going all the way up. I don't know if there's a ring on the ground floor as well, but the whole thing.
So they're going to wrestle through the whole building.
The whole
yes.
building.
It's from the sounds of it. It sounds more like it's going to be another cinematic match.
There's no way it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Right. Especially with that many people.
Wow. That sounds like a clusterfuck.
But they're going from the top or the bottom to the top. And they just announced on Friday Night SmackDown the men's and women's are happening at the exact same time.
Simultaneously.
Wait. How many people are in each match?
6.
So there's going to be 12 assorted men and women running all over the building trying to fight to the ring on the roof to climb a ladder.
Three from Raw, 3 from SmackDown. They each got their individual briefcases, I assume.
Yeah, I'm about to pull
What
up
the fuck?
who's
Really?
confirmed for this already.
They have one opening in Raw and one opening in SmackDown.
Oh, it's going to be like 30 minutes of cutscenes of wrestlers popping out of closets.
Yeah, probably.
Baron Corbin's winning, bitch.
So the confirmed wrestlers for these matches for the women's, it's Asuka, Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, Dana Brooke, Lacey Evans, and Carmella. For the men's, it's Daniel Bryan, Rey Mysterio,
Oh, God.
Aleister the Black.
Aleister Black,
The Black.
the Black, sorry, King Corbin, Otis, and the final unannounced entrant.
Otis.
Yes.
best
Otis is
rest-
getting the push now that he's got the girl and everything.
Dude,
right?
I love Otis's push, man. I'm a big Otis fan. I think it's gonna be great. However,
I got beat.
this match is gonna be. You drank so much.
I drink so much.
You did this to yourself.
I'm not allowed to leave the podcast, though.
I think we will kill you.
Who will kill me? He's not watching.
Um,
Carrie.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Carry it? What are we talking about that I didn't watch? Brandon, let's fucking do this.
listen, man. I don't even care. So, I think this is going to be a fucking train wreck.
Oh, is he right there?
Yes.
Oh, Dom's looking me in the eye while he's holding his penis right now. This is weird.
This is
In-
good television.
Joe's off camera. I'm going to do this for the camera. Joe's looking at me. He's like, is he, like, how's this?
Three
So anyways, let's stop talking about
Three-
this on the wrestling podcast.
three clams. That's what's going on right now. So I think it's going to be an absolute clusterfuck.
Oh, it's going to be a fucking train wreck. I don't want to watch that.
I think they got too big for their britches with the other two Mania matches.
Yeah.
And with the cinematic stuff, and now they're just like, oh, we can it'll be so cool, and we can do it. And no,
The Firefly Funhouse was a fucking dumpster fire, and you're never going to convince me otherwise.
we don't.
And the
okay.
Undertaker thing was cool, but I feel like they went too cinematic.
We don't have enough time on this show to get into that.
It's cool. My opinion's right.
Okay. We could have a whole discussion.
We don't
on
need
that.
to talk about it. I know, I'm right.
But I'm interested to see. I'm only interested to see this for the dumpster fire that I know it will be,
Tom's butt.
and we'll go from there.
I'll say this.
What do you say?
Anything they do will be better than that Backlash pay-per-view where No Way Jose walked around for 15 minutes.
Yeah,
That's true.
But I think that this is either make or break for and I'm going to say this is the no fan era because it's lasted too long for it to just be a bit.
this
I
is the
just want
heavy
some
breathing
royalty
era.
checks for them stealing my gimmick.
I've been saying since day one, AEW stole your gimmick for having unsanctioned matches.
No, I meant the no fans.
You have like 3 fans, and I'm like 2 of them.
I'm half of one.
I got called a crowd Karen
A crowd Karen.
I did. I called him Crowd Karen.
when I yelled at Mance Warner. I looked like a Karen. But Christopher said a Karen wouldn't have got in the ring and broomed off some broken doors. Shout out, Lyle.
True. True.
That is true. Shout out to the door plug Lyle.
Door plug Lyle.
That's right.
That's so good.
We
Billy
need
Jean.
doors on the low.
Isn't that?
Yeah, what's up, Lord Crew?
Lord Crew's watching.
Hey, Lord Crew.
Also, Arrow Boy watched our show when we were all Arrow Boys.
Yeah, we got Airboy masks on.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You were
Shout
gonna
out
be at
Arrow
that
Boy.
show that I did the ad for.
Yeah. That's Lord Crew and other people.
Yeah, that was a good. Man, we didn't get to use those.
I
It's
know.
such
They're
a
so
shame.
funny. I love them.
I was shirtless because actually Fresh Voice told me to be shirtless.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So I have one final bit for this extended cut version of this
This has been a
podcast.
better show than I was ready for. I was scared.
I thought you were about to say a better show than when Kyle was here. I was going to be like, shit.
No, this has been a better show than I was ready for because I'm always scared when I drink the show's going to suck.
Oh, well, you're welcome, buddy.
So I want to talk about because this is actually requested by a fan.
Okay.
Can you shout the fan out or no?
Yeah, Carissa Gibson. Shout out to her. She said she wanted
Women watch this show?
Yeah, she said she wanted to us to talk about this because Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
So Chris Hemsworth, a notable actor who plays Thor,
Right.
was given a script for a Hulk Hogan biopic recently.
God bless HH.
God bless HH.
HH.
Now, a lot of people are giving him shit because they're like, he looks nothing like Hogan, or he sounds nothing like Hogan is such a weird personality, nobody can imitate it.
Literally, anybody can imitate Hogan, though. All you just need to go, brother.
Let me tell you something, brother.
I was in Rocky 3, brother.
I was just, woo.
Chris Hemsworth
Yeah.
is an actor.
Woo.
We're coming for you. Is that what you're going for?
No, I was going to go for bedroom tape quote. So anyways,
Anyway, these
allegedly.
no, it's out there.
Yeah, he's an actor. I think he. I think
So yeah,
he's
there's going to be a Hulk Hogan movie
There's
possibly.
going to be a Hulk Hogan movie, possibly. Now, what I wanted to talk about to carry out the show is what do you think they're going to cover?
Everything. If you want me to talk from a hating Hulk Hogan or just from a non-biased point?
Come from a completely biased point for once on the podcast and just talk about how you think they're going to cover the movie.
I want them to.
But then at the end, you just calmly say, Hulk Hogan.
So from a biased point, all I want them to cover is SummerSlam 2005, where Shawn Michaels fucking Dolph Ziggler himself all around the ring.
Yo,
Chopping.
who can they
Chopping
get
everywhere.
to play Shawn Michaels doing that? That would be amazing.
David Arquette. Yo, put David Arquette in the fucking movie. No, but for real, if they're doing anything, they'll cover him from being a fucking nobody to his time in Japan to being
We'll
Jude.
probably
as
stop
King.
covering it when he's still the man before
Yeah.
he starts doing all the crazy shit.
Yeah,
Or they could be producing it from a fuck Hulk Hogan role and they're going to show all the gritty shit.
that's what I'm
Like
wondering.
they did the Ultimate Warrior DVD.
Right.
That's what I'm really wondering is, are they going to get down to the nitty gritty? Because in my I thought the only people that they need permission from to do it is WWE because WWE owns the rights to Hulk Hogan as a character, right?
No,
No, they don't.
no, because remember Hulk Hogan was in TNA.
They can do whatever the fuck they
Oh.
want.
But
and release
Vince
it about
McMahon
Terry
is
Bollea.
God. Vince McMahon is God.
Yeah,
In court records show Terry Bollea and Hulk Hogan, 2 different people.
right.
I have a question about this.
Yeah.
Not a question, more like a tabletop discussion type thing. Who do you think in wrestling deserves a movie more than Hulk Hogan?
The Rock.
You think so?
Biopic. Yeah.
The Rock.
The Rock.
I could see that.
But you're not going to be able to cast anybody to play
Anybody else but The Rock.
The Click.
The Click would be a good one. We could have a Spike Lee joint New Jack. Or Tyler Perry presents New Jack.
Tyler Perry presents Tyler Perry as New Jack
Hello.
versus Vic Grimes. Or wait, versus
Mass Transit?
God
Gypsy
damn.
Joe?
I fucked up my own joke. No, I want to see fucking Tyler Perry as New Jack versus versus Tyler Perry as Vic Grimes with whiteface. Right before he tastes him and kicks him off.
I'm gonna kill this man. Hello.
Oh my god.
Quality podcast.
I in depth
God.
explain Tyler Perry sitcoms to underrated over PlayStation Chat.
Yeah, I like black comedies, but I've never seen House of Pain.
And I
So
show him I tell him everything word for word.
Okay.
it's a wild time.
RVD. RVD has a good lazy eye to be Shawn Michaels in the movie.
He'd be the perfect person.
Yo!
You tell that lazy eye. Oh, that was funny.
Oh yeah.
That was from the Triple H
the
tribute.
Triple H 25 years. Shawn Michaels talking shit about Stephanie McMahon. Stephanie McMahon calls Triple H. You tell that lazy eye no good.
It's one of my it's one of my favorite bits on SmackDown, dude. That
I
was
want a
so
Kenta
funny.
Kobashi movie, but all like a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type.
Hidden nutsack. What?
Hidden. Oh.
I ain't calling him a nutsack. He chopped the shit out of me. God. I want a Nick Gage movie, but from the perspective of Isaac Yankem DDS.
What?
Because, dentists and that too.
Oh my god.
Yo, Manswarner, but Deliverance.
Deliverance.
Huh?
That's good.
Man, I gotta stop talking shit.
Oh man, dude. Okay.
Oh, this podcast went off.
Anyway.
Yeah, it's falling the fuck apart. Okay. Oh, so we're to round up about Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hulk
think they're
Hogan.
gonna
God
do-
bless HH. LaughsandNewJack.jpg.
They're gonna talk about Click. They're gonna talk about Wolfpack. They're gonna talk about NWO. They're gonna talk about all that basic
They're
stuff.
going to talk about racism and sex tapes and his wife leaving him and his son being a piece of shit.
They'll probably talk about.
Remember when his
wife
son killed a
leaving.
guy and Hulk Hogan goes, okay,
But,
Yeah.
yeah.
crippled a guy.
I don't know about the whole murder and the racist stuff.
It
but
was
the
crippled,
weaving
not
his
murder.
Oh, no, the
wife
racism is
leaving
proven.
him.
Did you not hear the tape? He said.
No. I mean, like in the movie.
Oh, okay. Thank you for not letting me say it.
Yeah.
I was going to.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I wasn't.
So usually on this show, I take one bit, I clip it out and put it on social media.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I would like to do this bit. Hey, Derek, you represent Unsanctioned Pro, and in the
Shit.
trying times, Vince McMahon made this disease so indie wrestlers couldn't work. Do you have a website where people can support Unsanctioned Pro?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. This is completely organic and not set up at all.
This really was.
So you can go to 614wrestling.com. Has links to all of our social media, including links and stuff for a show that actually didn't happen like 2 months ago. But yeah, we've got some merch. We've got DVDs. If you've got basically any streaming device with internet, you can go to iwtv.live, sign up for their streaming service. You can watch all of our shows. Promo code Unsanctioned will get you 5 days for free. smartmarkvideo.com for DVDs and Blu-rays of everything we've ever done. And hit up some of the wrestlers, the guys that you used to coming out to the shows and supporting. Hit them up, buy a t-shirt, some stickers, some merch, whatever they have, because I'm sure they'd appreciate the support too.
And if you pay close attention to every Unsanctioned Pro match, every Unsanctioned Pro show, you will see your favorite Headlocks and Hangovers alumni. One of them even worked it.
I've never worked it.
And I never worked. I mean, I've yelled at people. I've never worked it. So please support local. And with that being said, I think this is the end of the show because I won't remember any of this. Who are you?
I am the underwaiter.
I am the young custodian, and I think Derek left.
Yeah, I don't know where he went.
We love you guys, and remember, always kill your first.
Oh,
The first
man.
goes to Blathers.
I like turtles.